Binya. How's it going? I'm John, and this is Sweep, and welcome to the John and Sweep Show. Right, how's it going? Are you alright, am you? You am? Are you sure? Yeah. Yeah, I'm alright. Good, right. Now then, you might notice I've changed my glasses. Now, I don't know what you think on them. We'd like some feedback. I'm just trying them out. But, when I put them on, all I could think of was comedian Harold Lloyd. Now, unless you're my age or older, you probably wouldn't know who that was. But give us a thumbs up if you're done and drop it in the comments. Oh, remembers Harold Lloyd. Right. Anyway, Sam. Now, the last show, I was trying to remember a joke or something, and I couldn't remember. Now, surprisingly, I've actually remembered it. And all it was this thing that I was told years ago. It wasn't really a joke. It's just a bit of saftness, you know. But I thought, so that fits right in with our show. It done are. Right, now, what it was about being tight. Folks, tight. You know what that means, don't you? Well, actually, that could have two meanings. I just thought of that. Because it's like, ooh, my good. When you was a kid, this is, you know, when you was back in the day. So, my girlfriend's a bit tight. Meant to all really put it out, you know. You'd try for a snog or something, and her day want none on it. So it's like, ooh, as tight her is. But now the other meaning of being tight is you don't spend any money. Now, you might find a few folks like that. Yeah, yo for a start. You never spend anything, don't you? Now, I has to finance this entire show, don't I? You know? Bloody hell, costs a fortune to put this show on. I've spent at least nearly 10 quid putting this show on. You know, I don't get no money for it. No, I don't. I ain't got no sponsors. Actually, I was hoping, if anybody out there knows of anybody who'd like to sponsor the John and Sweep Show, I mean, you can give us a shout. Because I was hoping there might be a company out there that makes honey, like Black Country Honey or something. You know, that could have Wayne, that'd be right up his street, you know, having the Wainster advertising your honey. So if you knows of anybody, I mean, you can let us know. Anyway, right, I was on about being tight, were we? Anyway, there was this bloke. He was so tight, right, when he got up in the morning, he used to look under the bed to see if he'd lost any sleep. Oh, he says he was so tight, he used to turn the gas off when he turned the bacon over. You like that, one? Right, anyway. Oh, what we got? Yeah, I was going to say a couple of thank yous here. Now, I got a friend here, Jennifer, and a daughter Amy. They're massive fans, they am. They love sweets. So I'd like that. Hello, Jen. Hello, Amy. How's it going? Right, well, we mentioned them, don't we? Yep. Amy will be pleased. She loves you, apparently. Right, so we got to say hello to Mary. How's it going, Mary? Who's our friend in America. I don't know if they're still watching. I heard from her recently. I hope it was all right, because it gets bloody hot out here. Right, we got to say hello to Darren. Darren Meaden. Darren Daz as well. Oh. Andy. Dave. All the Tipton lot. Right, and I got a new friend. Jamie. How's it going, Jamie? Now, you might, if you don't know who Jamie is, but yeah, likes the Black Country, you've got to check out his page. He's the Black Country History Hunter. Now, go over there, and he's got loads of stuff. Boston bloke he is, so yo, check out his channel. The Black Country History Hunter. Yeah, find him on YouTube and on Facebook. Alright, so, who now? Oh, all the ladies at the Pilates classes. Yeah, I was there this morning. Damn. Bloody hell, it was hard. We did the plank for 2 minutes. Well, they did. Oh, they quite managed that. It's a bit embarrassing, you know, when you got women that are 20 years older than you can do the plank for 2 minutes. Well, yeah, they've had enough practice at it. Anyway, I'm rambling. Right. Now, let's well, I think now we'll do the Wayne slot, won't we? I reckon so. Because that's the only reason I'm watching. So, take it away, Wayne.
Binya, the Wainsters here. How's it going? How's it going, me cockers? I hope you're all having a good time. Right. Now then, before we start, I'd like to say something, because I've got a new #1 fan, right? Now, her name's Emma, has got a cat called Snoo, and has got 2 Boston daughters. They're all on the jollies at the moment, so I think they're all having a good time. Well, I hope you am. So I'm sending you love and kisses from the Weinster, our wenches, and I hope to see you all soon. Right, now then, I've got a couple of little poems for you. Mary had a little lamb. It had a touch of colic. I give it a brandy every day. Now it's an alcoholic. Did you like that one? Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. God knows what they did up there, but they come down with a daughter. Right, well that's all from the Weinster today. I hope you enjoyed it. See you all again soon. See ya.
Right, that was the wine slut, and we're back. Sweep. You want to get up here? You all right? You sure? You look a bit, you're a bit... You got sneezes again, have you? That better. It's the pollen in it. You have been taking your antihistamine pills, have you? Now, right then, where was we? Oh yeah, Black Country expressions I wants to do here. Now then, don't you remember this one? This is I remember this from when I was a kid. You see, you might. I mean, even your kids might know this, and I don't know if it died out. If it's dying out, and you got kids, you got to tell them this, or well, yeah, you have. I think you got to. Right. The expression was "get off up your own end." Don't you remember that? Because when you'd be out in the street playing football or rounders or cricket or something, and you'd be making hell of a row, and then one of the grown-ups would come out one of the houses and, "Oh, yo lot there, get off up your own end." Meant get off up your end of the street and stop making a noise, you know. You don't hear that no more. Well, kids don't play in the street to start with, you know. They're all at home playing computer games and stuff, eh? They so I don't know. Yeah, it's a different world, eh? Alright, what we got here? Oh yes, I heard two women talking the other day, and the one sister goes to the other, goes, "What's your husband do for a living?" He says, "Oh, him, he's a joiner." He says, "What's a joiner?" He says, "Well, whenever his mates go out for a drink, he joins them." I like that one. Oh, this is one, right? This happened to me the other day. It was like, it's one of them jokes that just seems to come to you. Unfortunately, I couldn't tell this joke at the time because the people I was surrounded by, I ain't sure they'd appreciated it. But I'm going to tell you anyway. Now, I went to a meditation class, right? And I'm going to tell you where, because it could be embarrassing for those concerned. But anyhow, they've got a limited amount of chairs there, and only a few of them are comfy chairs. Well, I arrives there, right? Now, I was a bit late, and there was a lot of people there, and I says, "You got any comfy chairs left?" And he says, no, we ain't. It says, "You have to come early, to avoid disappointment." And I thought to myself, as I thought, coming early does cause disappointment. I thought that was funny. Right, soft joke here. I heard this one years ago. It is a soft joke, so you might like it. Right. Now then, there's this bloke, he's driving down this country lane, and all of a sudden his car starts spluttering and misfiring, and he's something wrong with it. And he pulls over the side of the road, he's got the bonnet popped up, and he's looking at it. He ain't got a clue what he's doing. He ain't really got a clue. And all of a sudden, here's this voice. He goes, "Check your HT lead." And he's like, "What? Check your HT lead." So he looks at the leads, going to the spark plugs, and one of them had come off. Blimey, that's fantastic. Puts it on, starts it up, runs like a dream. blimey, that's fantastic, that is. And he gets in his car and he drives off, and he comes down to the next town. He pulls into the petrol station, and he's telling the attendant, he says, weird thing happened to me, you know. He says, what's that? He says, the car started misfiring down the road there. And he says, I ain't got a clue how to fix cars. And he says, all of a sudden, his voice came from nowhere and told me how to fix it. And the fella looks at him, he says, was there a brown cow standing by a gate where you had pulled in? He says, oh. He says, oh, that's all right then. This is what you mean. He says, well, the black cow down there know nothing about fixing cars. Now, I don't think it was that good. It's a soft joke. Anyway, right, that's that lot. Right, I'm hungry. You hungry? You got something? When you got? Wine gums. I suppose you want one. No, you don't want one. Red one. I suppose I'll get out of these then. Oh yeah. Teddy Grey's these then. No. That what? Better. There ain't no black uns in there. I know somebody who likes the black uns. I dare getting on this time. I like the black uns and all. I don't know whether they put any in there. Right then. Right, where am we? Oh yeah. This is an old joke, right? Safton. Of course it's a soft joke, they're all soft. Oh bloody hell, these are nice, huh? If you haven't ever tried Teddy Grey's wine gums, I mean they're the best, I think. That's 3 you've had now. You want to try it for the 4th? Come on. Better? Right, well this is a joke from an old comedian. Right. Named Arthur Askey. Oh, hang on. You might know who that is, you might not. But I'll say it's a joke. It's actually a true story. And it's when he stayed in a boarding house in Wolverhampton. This must have been back in the 1950s. So he's got a black country connection. So I thought you might like it. Anyway, they was playing at the theatre over there. Arthur Askey and his mates. Well, they arrives at this boarding house, right, and he goes to the lads, he goes, right, yeah, he says, go up to the room, he says, I'm going to tell the landlady what kind of things we likes to eat and stuff, and I'll sort out the rent and stuff with her. Anyway, they all goes off to the show, and right after the show, they comes back, and Arthur Askey says, I've got a brand new bottle of sherry, and we was all going to have a drink before we goes to bed. And he sort of picks up this bottle of sherry, and there's about this much missing. He's bloody hell, he says, it's that bloody landlady. He says, alright, is that right? No, it is, I must like a bit on the side, like, you know, he's all bloody fixer, he says. So what he did, he says he peed in the bottle and filled it up, and he just left it on the table. Or anyhow, he says that, anyhow, the next day, they goes to the show, they comes back, there's the supper and stuff, comes upstairs. Looks at this bottle of sherry. It's down again. He's been at it again. So he pees in it again. And this is repeatedly going on all week. Here comes the end of the week. They're about to leave, and the landlady standing says, well, I hope you enjoyed staying with us. And he says, oh, it was all right. He goes, the food was nice and so forth. He says, well, I hope you'll stay with us again. He says, no, he says, I don't think so. He says, not after the incident with the sherry. I says, what do you mean? He says, you knows what I mean. He goes, when we've been out, he goes, you've been sneaking in and drinking our sherry. And I said, no. He says, I've took the sherry, but I haven't been drinking it. He says, I haven't had it. He says, well, what have you been doing with it? And I says, well, do you remember when you arrived? And he says, you told us about all the things you like to eat. And says you and your friends were partial to trifle. So well, I've been putting it in there for you. Apparently that was a true story. Could only happen in Wolverhampton, couldn't it? What's the matter, mate? You what? You took a Viagra, it got stuck in your throat, now you got a stiff neck. Hang on. Here, let me rub it for you. That better. Right, now I guess we can do the Viagra jokes now we've started. So I'd said so, I've just got to share them, right. Apparently there's a new beverage on the market. It's called a Viagra Chino. If you have one, you're up all night. Did you hear the one about the bloke who spent too much money on Viagra? He's now hard up. Yeah, apparently now these opticians are now prescribing Viagra eye drops, and if you take them, you look hard. Oh, why is Viagra being a big boon to comedians? Because it helps them stand up. Right, I think that's a bit low key, isn't it? We shouldn't be doing that, because kids does watch this show, don't they? Right, should we do a cleaning? Right, I'll do a cleaning before we go. Right, there's two blokes, them working away from home. Right, and the one day this letter arrives, and this bloke opens it up, takes it out. There's nothing but a blank piece of paper. And his mate says, "What's that?" And he says, "Oh, it's a letter from my wife." He goes, "From your wife? There's nothing on the paper." He says, "Yeah, we are speaking." Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the John and Sweep show. And,
been you?
Been you, ain't? Well, it's time to go then.
Right.
Right. See you all.
See ya.